This is your WXCO Daily News Roundup for Bull Falls Radio, 98.9 FM and 1230 AM in Wausau.
Civic Media News. I'm Terry Bell. Here's what Wisconsin needs to know. High school seniors in Wisconsin who qualify will start getting admissions offers from the universities of Wisconsin next week. Wisconsin seniors who've met direct admit requirements are now automatically admitted to UW schools without having to apply. Participating students are urged to check their high school email accounts. All the rain we've been getting lately increases the risk of agricultural pollution running into lakes, rivers, and streams. Chrissy Kasserman monitors large factory farms for the group Food and Water Watch.
We see climate change making these storms bigger, they're more intense, they flood these manure lagoons, which creates a really potentially deadly, massive pollution for people who live downstream that have to deal with.
Kasserman says ratepayers and well owners usually end up paying. Senator Tammy Baldwin is introducing a new bill to cap annual out-of-pocket prescription drug costs at $2,000 for individuals and $4,000 for families with private health insurance. The measure would also extend the out-of-pocket savings seniors on Medicare will see next year under the Inflation Reduction Act. A Wisconsin congressman wants to make the Apostle Islands a national park. It would be Wisconsin's first national park. Representative Tom Tiffany's bill would also designate Sand Island as a national preserve so people could keep hunting there. The Apostle Islands National Lakeshore is famous for its natural beauty, cultural history, and hiking and kayaking. Women Democrats in Wisconsin say they're excited about Kamala Harris as the new presumptive nominee.
I have always, my whole life, felt a woman knows how to multitask and do this job in a professional way, and it would be wonderful to see that in my lifetime.
Sally Grange spoke to ABC News after Tuesday's rally in West Allis. A safety reminder for ATV and UTV riders. 20 people have died in recreational vehicle crashes in Wisconsin this year. Last year, 95% of fatal crash victims were not wearing a helmet. The Department of Natural Resources reminds riders to wear safety equipment. People born in or after 1998 need to finish a safety course. I'm Terry Bell, Civic Media News. Here's what you need to know closer to home.
For WXCO Bull Falls Radio News, I'm Melissa Kay. There's a public meeting scheduled for today in Marathon County to discuss the Wisconsin 29 project. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation is holding a public involvement meeting at 5 p.m. at the Edgar Village Hall. They'll talk about the proposed options for the project on Wisconsin 29 between County E South and Purple Martin Lane. Construction is currently scheduled to begin in 2026. The open house with the DOT is tonight at 5 p.m. at the Edgar Village Hall. There's a hunter safety course scheduled in August in Portage County. The classes will be held at the Jensen Center in Amherst. Classroom dates are August 5th, 6th, 8th, and 13th from 4 to 7 p.m. The field day is August 10th from 8 to 11 a.m. You can register at gowild.wi.gov. The class fee is $10. EAA is going on now through Sunday in Oshkosh. There's a forum scheduled on Friday discussing different pathways into Army aviation. The forum is called Beyond the Cockpit. It focuses on Air National Guard career opportunities in aviation support. It will be Friday, July 26th from 9 to 10:15 a.m. at the Aero Educate Center. It's important to ride an ATV or UTV safely. 20 people have died from ATV or UTV crashes so far this year, according to the Wisconsin DNR. 95% of fatal crash victims last year weren't wearing a helmet. The DNR urges operators and riders of the vehicles to wear safety equipment. They also make clear that those born on or after 1988 must complete an ATV and UTV safety certification course to drive on public trails and areas in Wisconsin. Things are about back to normal at Wisconsin airports. Last week's catastrophic technology outage caused by a faulty software update stranded tens of thousands of passengers. Delta and its Delta Connection partners canceled hundreds of flights, about two-thirds of all cancellations in the U.S., according to FlightAware. Milwaukee Mitchell Airport reported only a handful of Delta delays. Austin Straubel in Green Bay and the Appleton International reported none. Federal airline regulators are investigating how Delta is treating passengers affected by cancellations and delayed flights. The Wisconsin DNR is still accepting artwork entries for the wild turkey, pheasant, and waterfowl stamp design contests. The winning designs will appear on the 2025 collection of stamps. Entries must be received or postmarked by August 1st. You can find out more at dnr.wisconsin.gov. The Wisconsin Farmers Union is taking a clear stand on the upcoming constitutional questions that will appear on your August 13th ballot. According to a press release from Executive Director Julie Keown-Bamar, both constitutional questions are designed to limit the power of the governor to distribute federal funding. Governor Tommy Thompson and Governor Scott Walker were both able to distribute federal funds quickly when natural disasters threatened our farmers. Julie goes on to say, the legislature still retains the purse strings for the entire state budget, but acting quickly and decisively during a crisis is a power that we've granted to the executive branch for good reason. The Wisconsin Farmers Union is encouraging people to vote no on both amendments. There's a roller derby multi-game event at KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point next Saturday. On August 3rd, the doors open at 4 p.m. And that's what you need to know. I'm Melissa Kay for WXCO Bull Falls Radio.
The Brewers beat the Cubs again. Hi, I'm Mike Clemens with sports. The Brewers with another ninth-inning victory. William Contreras with a double to drive in Blake Perkins from first. Milwaukee winning 3-2 over the Cubs at Wrigley Field and winning the series 2-1. What did manager Pat Murphy think?
Yeah, man, I don't think it was great. I don't think we executed great, but our bullpen was executed pitches. Wilson and Junis and Piamps. That's the stars of the game. They were great. Piamps a big 3-2 pitch to lead off the ninth inning. Yeah, I mean, I firmly believe that to give us 8 innings of shutout, it's tough to do on the road. And yeah, I was really pleased with that.
The Brewers placing Christian Yelich on the 10-day IL as he seeks medical advice for his chronic back pain. The 32-year-old Yelich telling reporters he may be looking at season-ending surgery. NFL, the Packers defense with another good day at practice, led by defensive back Eric Stokes, who was asked what's his focus in this training camp.
Keep getting 1% better. That's what this whole defense about. For each and everybody, for everybody out there, to where we know for a fact we got a goal at the end, and it's a Super Bowl. To be a Super Bowl defense, we want to be remembered as one of the best defenses out here. So we don't want to be we relying on the offense and all that stuff. We want us to when people think about the Packers, they think about our defense, not our offense.
That's Eric Stokes. Talks on a Jordan Love contract continue. With sports, I'm Mike Clemens.
On your entertainment beat, I'm Pete Schwaba. I love when celebrities complain about things only celebrities can relate to. According to Variety, during a recent appearance on Conan O'Brien's Conan Needs a Friend podcast, Lisa Kudrow says she used to get very upset with studio audiences when they laughed too hard at jokes that she didn't think were all that funny, saying that it irritated her and could mess up the actor's timing. I'm guessing the millions of dollars per episode helped her get over her totally misplaced anger at people who are not even paid to be there and are trying to help. If you think for 1 second that Big Brother cast members Angela and Matt are going to patch things up, you've got another think coming, sister. In a recent teaser for the show, Angela called Matt Crazy Eyes when he insinuated that she was a genuine threat to him. Whoa, it's on. I have to be honest, I've never seen the show, but after seeing this trailer, I have no idea how it's been on this long. In rhetorical question of the day news, do you think there will be a Twister sequel? According to Yahoo News, cast members are keeping the door open to the possibility of pocketing millions more dollars. But actress Katie O'Brien says when a movie is done really well, it doesn't need a sequel. Negotiating through the press much, Katie? Actor Brendan Perea thought a better idea might be to shoot a prequel. That's a great idea. Maybe take the S off and call it Twister. They might not be the brightest cast, but the film had the 3rd highest opening of the summer, behind Inside Out 2 and Dune, so they did something right. Okay, sports fans, get ready for serious crooning as Celine Dion prepares to make a comeback during the Olympics. Word on the street is it will be during the opening ceremonies July 26th. This will mark the singer's first performance since 2022 when she stopped touring after being diagnosed with stiff person syndrome. I don't know much about stiff person syndrome, aside from it being named after Ben Affleck. Fans of the show Modern Family might appreciate a new similar reality show called Wayne Brady, The Family Remix. Brady pitched the idea as a sitcom, but said he got no respect from writers and turned to the reality world. Brady says the show promises to be authentic and real as his family deals with divorce, coming out, love, and loss. Brady says his family's life is so much more exciting than anything writers could create. That is probably true, but will it be funny? You can find out for yourself as the show premieres July 24th on Freeform. Okay, Wisconsin Jackass fans, are you ready for this? It's just been announced that comedian and on-screen nudist Steve-O will appear at the Fox Cities Performing Arts Center on Wednesday, November 13th. Tickets go on sale Friday, July 26th at 10 a.m. and can be purchased at the PAC website or Ticketmaster. Steve-O will perform in Thrivent Hall, and tickets will set you back about $42, which is a great deal if he keeps his pants on. For more showbiz fun, tune in to Nightlight with me, Pete Schwaba, weeknights from 7 to 9 p.m. on the Civic Media Radio Network.
Mostly sunny today. We'll get to around 79 for a high this afternoon. Tonight, 55. Tomorrow, sunny, 81. And then into the weekend, it's going to be sunny, but it'll get warmer and it will be a bit more humid with highs in the mid-80s on both Saturday and Sunday. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable. Current temp, 62.
That's your WXCO Daily News Roundup from Civic Media. Subscribe to this podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you find your podcasts. Find more news at bullfallsradio.com.